Hello there. So it is the day after. The wind outside is absolutely wicked. So if you are travelling in the northeast of England or areas further north, please be safe. Because down here in East Midlands, it is really, really bad. Now, a couple of things. As a YouTuber, yeah, all YouTube does is document what you are doing, yeah. Now, yesterday I was at the hospital, and the reason why I was at the hospital was because my doctor rang me up and she said to me, "You need to go to hospital." So I went. Now, a couple of things, yeah. Health, your health is important. Now, everybody's health is important. Without your health, you've got nought. Now, so-called Geordie, yeah, has turned round and said in the comments to the short clip, "Did I ask permission to film inside the hospital?" Your answer, no, I didn't. Where would I ask? Is the honest answer. And I was not showing other people in the video. I was just talking to the camera, which was pointed straight at me. Nobody else. Now, place I went to yesterday I didn't even know existed. It's called Eye Casualty and Laser Treatment Clinic. And it's deep in the bowels of QMC, which meant having to ask where I was going to get there, and after they put the drops in, which made the job of getting out quite difficult. So I had to ask multiple people where I was going so I could get back to the tram station. Now, at B Viking 509, this is your comment. "It's a blessing to be blind with your content, Paul." Now, your eyesight, like other parts of your body, are quite important. Your eyesight especially, because when I was talking to the doctor on the phone, she rang me. She turned around and she says, "It's vital you get to the hospital and see what they say." Now, there was lots of technical stuff yesterday. Things like I explained to family that went straight over the top of my head. Didn't understand a thing. But what they did say, the different people I spoke to, was that they photographed my eyes and they did a deep dive, and I came across images while I was talking to the same doctor, and those images did not look good. Last night, after I got back, the dots, the flashes, still there. Now, what this does is it makes you feel uneasy. So, you say it's important, you know. I mean, it's one of those things where it is vital. So, that's why I went. And that's why I showed you where I had been, why I had been. Now, one thing I got told a long, long time ago, and it's stuck in my mind, and it's this: stress. Stress has the ability to sneak up and boggle your brain. Now, I want to be honest here. Without your brain, yeah, and without your heart, what have you got? What have you got? That. No. Nothing. You don't cease to exist. And this YouTube channel, yeah, I show you my prediction of matches up and coming. I show you music, and I show you other things. Why do I do that? Why do I show you all this? Well, these are things that interest me. Now, just before there, I asked a question of Copilot, and Copilot turned around and said I had to go onto our club website and get the images. Not really helpful. Now, this is artificial intelligence by Microsoft. So, all artificial intelligence is not the same. Okay? Now, the reason why I mention this is because one of my subscribers threw artificial intelligence in. So, what I'm looking for is this. The two apps. Carl, a fellow YouTuber, has provided images. Those images are Newcastle upon Tyne. Those images are going to be used in the construction of said Geordie Nation app. And I'm going to give him the credit because they are his images. And the hope is more images will come so I can build in depth on Geordie Nation. Now, the other, which is completely separate, that's going to take a lot of work. Yes, it is. So that's where we are with both of the apps. They're not lost. It's just going to take a lot of concentration to get what I want done. Now, when I said to you about pictures of our squad, I want to show you something. Ouch. Oh, yeah. Right. So, this open. Okay, so here we go. Now, that's what I asked. Can you show me pictures of all players from my club, Newcastle United? My goal is to convert these pictures with your help, i.e. Copilot, right? I can't directly show you pictures, but I can guide you to where and how to convert them. Well, I already know how to convert them. You see, right, you're seeing all of this, yeah, because I'm showing you it. Now, create a digital wallet, done that. Mint, done that. List, done that. As one of the subscribers keeps on banging on about. How much money have you made? Nothing. Now, here's the thing for you as I switch back. So, a long time ago, yeah, when I was living in Newcastle, and my nana, she said to me, "You're a trier." Didn't quite know what that meant back then. No, I didn't. But here's the thing. These avenues, I am taking you with me down these rabbit holes. Yeah? Like I said, this was years and years ago, about images of our squad to boost revenue. Why did I say that? Years and years ago, we had a billionaire, right? A billionaire. This billionaire had his own company. And when this situation arose, lots of us were rubbing our hands. Why? We were rubbing our hands because a billionaire owned our club. However, his ownership came with downsides. The downside was we got relegated twice. Now, lots of you are turning around and saying you're stressed, you're worried, etc. Why? No new incoming players. Yeah? Now, what I'm going to say to you is this. Sometimes in a business plan, it can go like that, or it can take time. Now, if it goes like that, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But in life, it doesn't always happen that way. And one thing we do know, like if you go back through my videos to is the Premier League going stale? That's an important video. Why? Because our club, the same as Break the Shackles, my song, yeah? Now in that song, Break the Shackles, what I'm asking is, are players, Harvey Barnes, Alexander Isak, Anthony Gordon, Bruno Guimaraes, Sean Longstaff, and many others, to do their best to make sure our club rises up the table. Yes? Hope you agree. But here's the thing. Transfer windows. This is why I think the Premier League's gone stale. You see, PSR, FFP and associated AFP or something like that, whatever it is, the acronym, there's loads of them now coming out. What they do is they stop activity. Now, if you think about it, right, we are on the 23rd, of January 2025. Now, how many players has any, not just Newcastle, has any club in the Premier League brought in? You see, go back a couple of years. Fans got excited. Why? Because incoming players and outgoing players. So what I'm going to say to you is this. Newcastle United, as I've said in my songs, are you brave enough? When you're playing on a pitch in front of 52,000, there is nowhere to hide. Now, I've said this quite a few times. If we do not get anybody in, there are enough players to fire Newcastle into the Champions League. Doesn't matter whether you don't believe it, that doesn't matter. Because results on the pitch matter. Now, we were 4th, we are now in 6th. Which means we have to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Now the Premier League, damn man, it's the hardest league on planet Earth. And it's the fastest. From one box to the next box can be 20 odd seconds. Now if you can pin that ball in that 20 odd seconds accurately, you can get from your box into their box and put the ball in the back of the net. And that's been done. Now, yes, it's going to be a hard job, a hard work for our players, but that's why they get paid the big bucks. Sorry, pounds. We are not American, we're British. But you get my point. You see, I look at things like this, okay? As I make this cuppa, one thing is certain.